I'm talking to someone who wants to have a conversation with their spouse, all right? Who is thinking that it might go south. But the High Priestess is here to tell you that you need to have a balance between your logic and your emotions. To have this conversation, you will have success. The judgment, answering the call. Today is the day to have that conversation, to move forward with passion. All right, this is you. You're the King of Swords. You want to communicate clearly with your spouse. All right, you need to use I statements to express feelings without blame and focusing on one issue at a time. Schedule regular check-ins, practice empathy, and be direct about needs rather than expecting mind reading. Maintaining a calm, respectful tone, that's why this is here, and validate each other's feelings to build trust. So what should we be doing also, right? Is listening. Fully focus on your partners, avoid interruption, and reflect back what you hear to ensure understanding. Use I statements. Frame issues around your own feelings to avoid sounding accusatory. That's why this is here, right? It's about being balanced. I feel overwhelmed when, rather than you make me feel this. I did this because you did that type of deal, right? Be direct and specific. Clearly state your needs rather than hinting or using passive-aggressive behavior. Focus on one topic at a time. That's why this is here. Address one issue at a time to avoid overwhelming your partner and becoming unproductive. Schedule check-ins. Dedicate time for or schedule a time to have this conversation to avoid interruptions, right? Because this is a very important conversation that you need to have. Validate and empathize. Acknowledge your spouse's feelings as real and valid, even if you disagree. Okay? Because this will create a safe emotional space. Express appreciation. Regularly mention things you appreciate about your spouse to build positive reinforcement. Manage y'all's emotions. If a conversation becomes too heated, take a break to calm down before returning to the topic. And this is a good day to have that conversation. This is going to be a very productive conversation. It's going to draw both of you closer. You guys are going to be pouring into each other. You guys will reciprocate. That's what all this is saying. What I just mentioned, it's what is coming out in this reading right now with these cards. Giving and receiving, back and forth, being balance. Again, balance, clarity, balance, clarity. All right? Because what we want to avoid is over talking, yelling at each other. Right? Perhaps maybe miscommunication. That's what we want to avoid. Because if you have miscommunication, guess what happens? This no longer looks like this. Right? It happens. And so by following this plan or this video, you will have victory and success. You will be celebrating together, and perhaps the conversation is about marriage, about love, about a birth of a child, or perhaps you want children, or she wants children, or someone is pregnant. So this today is for someone out there who wants to have a conversation with their spouse. Today is the day. seek clarity, and everything will work out. And I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down.